Breaking news, the UK government has officially announced the return of the DWP £300 winter fuel payment for 2025, and it's a lifeline for millions of pensioners and vulnerable households across the country. If you're over a certain age and facing high energy bills this winter, you may be entitled to this much-needed support. Before we dive deeper, make sure to subscribe to my channel right now so you don't miss future updates on payments, benefits, and everything you need to know to keep your finances in check through tough times. Now, let's get into the details. The Winter Fuel Payment is a seasonal support program offered by the Department for Work and Pensions, and it's designed to ease the financial burden of heating costs during the coldest months of the year. With energy prices still causing concern for households across the UK, this £300 payment offers crucial help, especially for older people who are often the most vulnerable when temperatures drop. Unlike some benefits that require a lengthy application or income test, this one is largely automatic and non-taxable, which makes it even more accessible for many pensioners. The government introduced this initiative as part of its wider effort to protect older citizens and ensure that no one is left in the cold due to rising costs. This payment is in addition to other assistance schemes like the Warm Home Discount and the Cold Weather Payment, making it a valuable piece of support for low-income families and senior citizens alike. With the 2025 payment confirmed at £300, the help can't come soon enough for households already bracing for higher bills this winter. So when can you expect this payment to hit your bank account? According to official guidance, the DWP £300 winter fuel payment for 2025 is expected to be rolled out between November 2025 and January 2026. In most cases, eligible recipients will receive the money before Christmas, giving them a timely boost during one of the most financially demanding times of the year. The payment is sent directly to your bank or building society account, the same one where your state pension or benefits are usually paid. If you've ever noticed a payment marked DWP on your bank statement during the winter, that's your winter fuel payment. The great news is that for the majority of people, there's no need to apply. If you're already receiving the state pension or certain qualifying benefits, the payment should arrive automatically. But for anyone who isn't getting it automatically, maybe because you've recently moved back to the UK or changed your living situation, you'll need to submit a claim before the 31st of March 2026 to ensure you receive the payment. The DWP has made it relatively simple. Visit the official Gov. UK website, download or request a winter fuel payment form, include your national insurance number and bank details, and either send it online or by post. Let's talk eligibility. So, who exactly qualifies for the DWP £300 winter fuel payment in 2025? The criteria are mainly based on age, residency, and benefit status. You could be eligible if you were born on or before 25 September 1958. Additionally, you must be living in the UK during the qualifying week, which usually falls in September 2025. Most importantly, you must be receiving the state pension or certain social security benefits, although it's worth noting that benefits like universal credit, housing benefit, or council tax reduction are not included when calculating eligibility for this payment. There are some special cases to be aware of. For example, if you live in a care home or have been staying in a hospital for an extended period, the payment might be different or even withheld. The rules vary slightly depending on whether you receive pension credit or share living arrangements with others who are also eligible. That's why it's important to double-check your personal circumstances with the DWP or look up the latest guidance online. One of the most commonly asked questions is about income. Many people assume that financial support like this is means-tested, but that's not the case here. The DWP £300 winter fuel payment is not based on income, which means you can still qualify even if you have savings or receive a private pension. Of course, if you're already receiving certain income-based benefits, the DWP will process the payment automatically, which makes things even easier for you. And yes, even people with a higher income can sometimes qualify as long as they meet the age and residency criteria. It's worth pointing out that while most payments go through without a hitch, sometimes there are issues. Common problems include not receiving the payment, having incorrect bank details on file, or being disqualified due to changes in living circumstances. If you think your payment has been delayed or missed, don't panic, just contact the Winter Fuel Payment Center and they can help sort things out. If your bank details have changed, make sure to update them with the DWP as soon as possible to avoid payment delays. The DWP also provides helpline support to quickly resolve any issues you might encounter. Now, you might be wondering why this payment matters so much. The truth is, for many people, especially pensioners living alone or on limited income, heating their home in the winter can become a genuine struggle. With the ongoing rise in the cost of living and continued fluctuations in energy prices, keeping warm during cold months shouldn't be a luxury, it's a necessity. That's why the winter fuel payment is more than just a financial aid, it's a lifeline that protects the health and safety of older citizens across the country. Cold weather brings real health risks, especially for seniors, and having access to adequate heating helps reduce illnesses, hospital visits, and even deaths related to exposure and hypothermia. In this sense, the payment isn't just about covering bills, it's about providing peace of mind, improving quality of life, and supporting independent living for elderly people. This payment helps ensure that older citizens don't have to choose between heating and eating, especially as the winter stretches on. To stay updated on the latest changes to the DWP winter fuel payment and other financial support schemes, it's important to regularly check your eligibility status and make sure all your personal details, especially your banking information, are up to date with the DWP. And remember, the payment is just one part of a broader network of support offered by the government. If you're eligible for this, you might also qualify for other help such as the warm home discount, cold weather payments, or pension credit, each of which can help ease the financial strain during colder months. This kind of support is particularly essential as the UK continues to navigate uncertain economic times. Rising inflation, changing energy tariffs, and unexpected costs are putting pressure on households from all angles, and any relief can make a massive difference. The winter fuel payment helps bridge the gap for many pensioners, offering not just financial support but emotional relief, knowing that help is on the way when it's most needed. If you're watching this and you think you or someone you know might be eligible, take a few minutes today to check your status or help a friend or family member check theirs. You'd be surprised how many people miss out simply because they didn't know they had to apply. And don't wait until the last minute. The earlier you sort it, the sooner you'll have one less thing to worry about this winter. To wrap things up, the DWP £300 winter fuel payment for 2025 is a crucial benefit designed to provide warmth, security, and peace of mind to millions of people across the UK. Whether you're already receiving it or considering submitting a claim, this payment can make a real difference during some of the coldest and most financially challenging months of the year. Make sure your information is correct, your eligibility is clear, and your claim, if needed, is submitted in time. Thanks for watching this detailed breakdown. If you found this information helpful, or if you want to stay ahead of the curve on benefits, government updates, and financial support, do not forget to subscribe to my channel right now. Your support helps me keep bringing you the facts that matter, and together, we can make sure no one gets left out in the cold. Stay warm, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.